Johannesburg Mayor Kabelo Gwamanda will deliver his maiden State of the City address today. This is amid controversy surrounding reports against him. He is expected to outline the city's 6-point plan, which is championed by the current administration. Let's find out what the expectations are. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba joins us live now from the City Council. Ziniko, good morning to you. So let's talk about Action SA. They are saying a motion of no confidence may be upon the new mayor. At the same time, there are huge expectations on this mayor. He runs one of the most biggest cities, at least in the southern tip of Africa. Johannesburg is no small feat to run. So talk to us about some of the expectations.
Well, clearly, it's no small municipality at all. If you consider the fact that you're talking about a municipality that has a budget of about 70 billion rand. So it's a very, very huge municipality financially, economically, and it's very strategic to the southern tip of the continent, as you said. So we are here today to get a sense of how exactly is he planning to deal with the issues which residents of Johannesburg have been complaining about. Remember that the city apparently has what they call a 6-point program, which are issues the municipality is planning to tackle with. And amongst those is the city of load shedding, energy crisis, the issue of water, making sure that people do have access to water. The housing matters are also a priority for Mayor Gwamanda. But most importantly is that issue of political stability. Mayor, when he took over from his colleague here in the council, mentioned that political stability is very, very important for the residents of Johannesburg, but also for this council to make sure that it functions. So let's get a sense of how exactly is that political stability likely going to be implemented or championed. I'm joined now by MMMC, one of the MMMCs here, Ms. Loyiso, who is also the Deputy Secretary of the ANC in Joburg. So she might know and have some insights when we talk about political stability and the importance of it here in this council. How far have you gone as council members, but also as political parties, to ensure that the city is stable politically?
Thank you very much, and good morning to the listeners, viewers at home. Political stability is very important because it symbolizes a government that is clear on the plan, a plan that will be implemented for the benefit of the residents. And the benefit of the residents is actually the most critical element, because all of us as councillors exist to serve the residents of the city of Johannesburg. The oath that we take is for the benefit of the residents. So it is not in our favor to be fighting and against programs that will assist. So this state of the city is important, and every councillor here has to receive it, because it is a state of the city address coming from the IDP sessions that were with our communities and will be what they want us to help them with.
Let me come in here. You're talking about the importance of councillors working together, but that's not what we've been saying the past few years. Actually, from 2021, we've changed mayors several times. So what makes you think that now the councillors will be able to prioritize citizens, especially when it comes to making sure that you guys speak in one voice and you do prioritize residents? Because we might talk, as we're coming here today, there's talk about a possible motion of no confidence against the mayor. This is the 5th mayor also. So clearly that political stability is not something that you guys take seriously from our perspective.
The government of local unity has solidified the coalition. We are a strong coalition with different political parties, but we share the same vision. And the vision that we are sharing is to make sure that we take Joburg back into its glory days of being a world-class African city. The government of local unity and the different political parties that are part of the government of local unity constitute majority of council. So the stability.
So we're talking about the numbers now.
numbers are not necessarily the only thing. That's why I started with policy and a direction that we're taking to make sure that's why we've developed priorities. We've developed 11 priorities led by the Executive Mayor, Councillor Kabelo Gwamanda. Those priorities are actually what are guiding us into ensuring that we bring everybody along. The Mayor, in his acceptance speech, if you remember, he did invite all political parties to work with him because it is for the benefit of the residents of Johannesburg.
Right. Let's talk about the Mayor himself now. They just mentioned that as the government of unity, we are very confident in his capabilities, if I understand from what you just said. But there have been allegations against his credibility, his absence in action, especially at the whip yesterday. He said he was very concerned at some point that the Mayor was not visible. He was not attending some of these IDP sessions. As the ANC, are you happy with how he has handled himself and how things have gone so far? And coming here, would you still be confident that this is the best person to take us forward beyond today?
Absolutely. Executive Mayor Kabelo Gwamanda, when the IDP process was in the middle, there was the changes in the political space. So he had been in office for 2 weeks. And in that 2 weeks, he had a team of the members of the mayoral committee who were able to assist him to continue with the work of the integrated development plan together with the various councillors. So our work is a collective, is that of a collective. We don't individualize the work of local government. That is why the mayoral committee is there. The mayor cannot be in 5 areas at the same time.
I'm sorry to cut him, but he was missing at some point in action.
He was never missing.
The whip said he was not present in some of these sessions.
I am unable to speak for the whip, but as a person who is in the city of Johannesburg, the mayor has never been missing. The mayor had other responsibilities he needed to carry out in ensuring that we stabilize the city. He had different engagements with the financial sector. He had meetings at the IGR level with the Premier of Gauteng. At a point, he had to travel to Cape Town and he met with the Minister of Finance. So we can account for where the mayor was.
Yes. But he was not with the people. But that's not talk to us about the importance.
He was with the people. The mayor has been to Flare Off. The mayor has been to
What I'm talking about, the IDP sessions, specifically, which he was absent in some of them.
The IDP sessions are a collective program of the mayoral committee. The mayor has got MMCs who assist him to carry out the work.
We're saying the same thing. I'm saying he was absent in some, as you're acknowledging that he had other commitments. So you do agree with me that he was absent in some.
He was dealing with the work of stabilizing government in the city of Johannesburg.
That's fine, that's why I'm saying we agree on that point.
He was busy with the work to stabilize government in the city of Johannesburg.
Okay, MMC, let's talk about what the ANC is expecting the mayor to touch on and deal with decisively. You've been in this situation before as the ANC. Several mayors have come to the ANC, and surely there are things you would like the ANC to touch on. Give us a sense of what 2 or 3 issues you definitely sure that the mayor must deal with.
Most certainly the issue of electricity, energy security. That is a very critical element. Secondly, Joburg is a very youthful city. Our population has grown to over 6.1 million. We are now looking at a youth bulge and an unemployment rate in our city of about 50%. So it would really be something great for us as the ANC to hear the mayor speaking on how to deal with job opportunities, especially for young people and women in our city, and creating those particular opportunities. And of course, issues of safety. There's too much lawlessness going on. There's too much lawlessness going on, and therefore that is something that we would really like to see being addressed.
MMC, thank you for calling.
Thank you.
MMC here, Loyiso, Mmasuku, giving a sense of what the ANC is expecting from this particular state of the city address. That's it from us at this point here.
Thank you very much, Ziniko Mhlaba, live for us in the city of Johannesburg there. Ahead of that all-important speech by the mayor, his maiden budget speech.